Hi, welcome to Life with Steph, Beth. Today we are going to be taking the political compass test. I've never taken one of these. Someone asked me to take it, so I'm gonna take it. And hopefully you all won't hate me for possibly being different than you in political stuffs. So here we go. Before taking the test, please note that this isn't a survey and these aren't questions. They're propositions. To question the logic of individual ones that irritate you is to miss the point. That's great. This sounds like it's really not made for me. Some propositions are extreme and some are moderate. That's how we can show you whether you lean towards extremism or moderation on the compass. Your responses should not be overthought, but overthinking is literally my specialty, so yay me. Some of them are intentionally vague. Their purpose is to trigger reactions in the mind, measuring feelings and prejudices rather than detailed opinions on policy. Oh boy, why do I feel like this is going to get me in trouble somehow? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Just a few propositions to start with concerning no less how you see the country and the world. If economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interest of transnational corporations. Crap. It's so annoying because, like, the definitions of things matter. What do you mean by that when you say that, right? But I'm gonna go with agree, I guess so. Like, I'd rather it help humanity than random corporations, I guess. I don't know. I always support my country, whether it was right or wrong. No. No one chooses his or her country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. I'm gonna go with slightly disagree. I feel like after we're born into it, we do have, like, we're a part of it, so, like, what we do can influence it, if that makes sense. So, like, we become part of that country as we grow up and we influence each other and stuff like that. So, like, yes, we can't control that, but I feel like we can contribute to it after we're born. So I'm gonna go with slightly disagree on that one. Our race has many superior qualities compared to other races. Oh my god. That's disturbing. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, not really. Friends are not easy to come by. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Yes, sometimes. Because not all laws are just. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. I would agree with that. Next page. Okay. Alright, page 2. Now the economy. We're talking attitudes here, not the FTSE index. Good thing, because I do not know what the FTSE index is, and I don't know if I should admit that or not. People are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality. I guess controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. Oh yeah, see, this is one that I have a hard time with. I have a very specific thing in mind that this has actually bothered me a lot about. Because would inflation then affect the people who are unemployed eventually? Like, would the, like, because if you're getting paid, but, like, that pay now has become so inflated that it doesn't actually mean anything, then what was the point of being employed? Now you're working for dirt, you know? So I guess I'll agree. I'm not really good at economics though, guys, so don't hate me, please. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. I think to some extent, yes. I know some people are really crazy into that, and some people are like the other way. I think to some degree. From each according to his ability, to each according to his need, is a fundamentally good idea. From each according to his ability. So, like, each person giving or, like, doing what they can. To each according to his need. Only, like, giving the amount people need, I guess. I mean, it sounds like a good idea. I don't know. I don't have time to break that down. The freer the market, the freer the people. I agree with that. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled, branded consumer product. Yeah, kind of. The land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. I disagree. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you take it from them. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. I don't know what that means. I guess so. I don't know. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. No, I think that, they would owe something, to protect their employees and care about them. The rich are too highly taxed. I don't know. I'm not rich, so I guess I'm going to go with disagree because I don't know what they're taxed. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. But, you shouldn't... I feel like there's, a standard of care, and that shouldn't change, how rich you are. If you wanted added stupid stuff, then yeah, sure, whatever, you can pay more for it. But, the standard of care in general should be the same for anybody, I feel like. So, I'm gonna go with disagree on that one. Governments should penalize businesses that mislead the public. This is so frustrating because, I know a lot of arguments either way, but I don't think that companies or businesses should mislead the public and just get away with it because people, unfortunately, are kind of stupid. But a genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies. Well, yeah, because, is it a free market if it's monopolized? I don't think so. That's why we had so much problems before, right? I don't know. I just say agree. Next page. Now a look at some of your personal social values. Oh boy. This is where this is gonna get controversial. Don't hate me. Abortion, when the woman's life is not threatened, should always be illegal. There's one other consideration I think that needs to be taken, and one other thing that needs to be taken into consideration there. That's why I'm only going to say agree on that, and I don't really want to get into that conversation right now. All authority should be questioned. Sure. No. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth is not what I believe. I believe we should, yeah. Anyway. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. I don't know. I feel like museums are a different thing altogether. I mean, most people want to go to these places for free or low price anyway. I feel like, I don't know. I'll go disagree on that. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. It depends. If you have to go to a public school compulsory, or I don't know. I'm just going to say agree. I'm not 100% that I get that. All people have their rights, but it is better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. Wow. We're going to go with strongly disagree on that one. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children, and I will say yes on some occasions, and not out of anger, and not to beat them or anything like that, because that's horrible. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. I do agree with that. They do. They do it, whether people want them to or not. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. Pretty sure people do it anyway. I don't know. Sure. Prime function of schooling should be equip the future generation to find jobs. I'm gonna go with agree. I think it's more than that, but that would... I guess primary, yeah, sure, I don't know. People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. No, that's so messed up. That, my friend, is called eugenics. The most important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline. I don't think that's the most important thing. Like, yeah, you should learn discipline, but like, I don't think that's the most important thing. There are no savage and civilized peoples, there are only different cultures. I think so. I would agree with that. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society's support, and I do agree with that. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. No, not really. Like, you shouldn't dwell on it forever, but just like pushing it back away forever and not dealing with it is also bad. First generation immigrants can never fully be integrated within their new country. I'm gonna say disagree. I feel like, but they should be allowed to like still maintain who they are from their like country and stuff. I don't know. What's good for the most successful corporation is always ultimately good for all of us. That really doesn't sound like it, no. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding. I don't know. I disagree, I guess. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. Sorry, guys. And how you see the wider society. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counter-terrorism. How many times can I say words that will probably flag this video? Oh my gosh. I think so. I don't know if I would strongly agree, but I would agree. A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay progress in the democratic political system. Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. No. We've seen what people do. It's the wrongdoers who shouldn't be in control of seeing everyone's information. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. I'm gonna say agree. I don't know how I feel about it sometimes. But, like, some people, I don't know that it's a good idea that they're ever even slightly possible to be on the streets again. Like serial killers or something. In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. I'm just going to say disagree. I don't know. Abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. It's just art. Like, let it be. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. Disagree strongly. It is a waste of time to rehabilitate some criminals. Some don't want to be rehabilitated. It's personal choice there, I think. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. Don't think so. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. I think it's up to the individual. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting the plant genetic resources of developing countries. Probably. I don't know. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. Making peace with the establishment. I don't even know what that means. We're going to say disagree because I don't know. If you got through that, okay, you'll find these proposition on religion. I'm gonna get murdered. Okay, astrology accurately explains many things. I'm gonna go strongly disagree. You cannot be moral without being religious. I don't know. I disagree with that. I think if you follow, like, moral standards, then, I don't know. Charity is better than Social Security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantaged. I think it was definitely where we were supposed to be, but I don't know that it is more useful anymore because of how things are set up. I don't know that... Oh my god, I don't know. I'll just say agree. Some people are naturally unlucky. I'm gonna say disagree. It is important that my child's school instills religious values. It depends, though. Like, whose religion, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna say disagree. I think I would more personally want to, like, personally be the teacher instead. Oh, yay. I've already gotten ran over for this kind of stuff before. Okay, this outside of marriage is usually immoral. I would say, yeah. Not all the time, though. A stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility. I agree with that. There shouldn't be. Yes, legal. I don't think it's a good thing, though. What goes on in... Exactly. It's not the business of the state, no. No one can feel... What? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. These days, openness has gone... I think so, though. Like, I don't need to know everybody's business like that. You know what I mean? Okay, so economic left/right is a negative 3.13. Social libertarian versus authoritarian is 4.15. Yeah, so I lean on towards the left, I guess, with more libertarian, I guess. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So yeah, there you go. Now you know where I am technically on the compass. Yay me. I always consider myself more center, and I think that's kind of center. It's not quite there, but yeah, I would be more libertarian, I think, in general. I don't agree with, like, the authoritarian ways of things. It's just funny because a lot of times, like, religiously, I think maybe I'm just used to that being considered to be more on the right. So there are some values that I feel the left is very against that would make me lean more toward the right. But there are some other things, obviously, that lean me toward the left. So according to the compass, there you go. Now you can hate me for not being exactly like you in this way. Anyway, let me know where you fall on this compass. Let's not judge each other based on this stuff, guys. It's just how people see the world, and it's okay for them to see things differently than you, so, like, don't freak out at each other, please. Or me, for that matter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed taking this test with me, I guess. And thanks for suggesting it. I know someone, I think on Twitter, maybe, or I don't know, somewhere someone suggested me to do this, and so I said I might do it on this channel, so I finally did. So here you go. Anyway, go ahead and like it if you want to. Let me know your thoughts again, like maybe where you lie on this test or whatever. And if you want to subscribe, you can. I upload whenever, about whatever, and that's about sums up my channel on this channel, at least. Anyway, I will see you the next time I upload, and bye!